Hi, this is Tony Andrew, and I'm here to talk to you again about another aspect of learning languages, which is speaking in complete sentences. Um, when you learn a language, if you learn in complete sentences, you can avoid all the problems people have when they're trying to take a grammar, learning through grammar type of approach. The reason is that most people, when they're learning a language and they're using a grammar approach to learning and the learning individual words, what really happens is that they piece the new language together like their old language. For example, maybe if you're learning Spanish and you say, "How old are you?" or, "Que viejo eres?" It wouldn't make any sense. Maybe somebody slap you in Spanish if you say, "How old are you?" Because they say, "How many years do you have? ¿Cuántos años tienes?" And that, again, going through the art of the language is an art, not as a science. That's just the way that they do it. But if you just learn a language in complete sentences, then what's going to happen is that you're going to develop a foundation in the new language that is going to allow you to be able to create new sentences according to the model that you got from the new language, from the full sentences you memorized, rather than using the model from your own language. And you'll find that people who learn through complete sentences rather than through a grammar way of learning, they tend to have better grammar than the ones who learn the grammar. That's because grammar has a lot of exceptions and a lot of rules that just hard to understand. But if you look at most native speakers, if you tell them, "Should I say it this way or should I say it that way?" they listen. They'll say it to themselves and they'll tell you which way sounds better. And really, if you're ever going to be very fluent in the language, it's not going to be going back to the grammar rule. It's going to be your ability to listen to the language and see which way sounds natural in the language. Now, I just want to give a couple examples of this. If you were to learn like quiero comer agua ahora mismo, porque lo que pasa es que tengo hambre, in Spanish, which means I want to eat something right now, because the thing is I'm hungry. Well, maybe later I do learn some individual words, like I learn tomar, to drink, and said, thirsty. But I have a framework that I'm going to put it in. So I just replace eat and hungry for drink and thirsty, I want to drink something because the thing is I'm thirsty. O quiero tomar agua ahora mismo porque lo que pasa es que tengo sed. And then I might say I want to sleep right now because the thing is I'm sleepy. Quiero dormir ahora mismo porque lo que pasa es que yo tengo sueño. Now, the point is you can learn individual words, but only when you put them within a sentence frame that you already know. But don't try to go in and create the language. And that's going to be my next topic, is not creating the language based on your native language, but discovering the language the way it is, and that requires learning in full sentences.